I'm bored as fuck. So I'm gonna talk to a ghost on camera. So I'm fucking, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm bored. I'm fucking bored. Good God. I'm so fucking bored. Let's see some Twitter. I'm bored. Bored as shit. See what everybody's talking about, because I don't know. Mar-a-Lago. Trump's trending on Twitter. Look what Muffet is. He hasn't been president since here. And it's now we're here. Can someone explain that to me? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Who cares about that snake oil salesman? Conservatives too. Who gives a fuck? I don't fucking care about fucking Trump. Who gives a fuck about that guy when you've got way better candidates? No offense to Trump. I like Trump. I have a Trump hat hanging right here. But I don't care. I don't want to listen to it anymore. I don't want to fucking listen to these fucking liberal fucks cry about this loser for 4 more years. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I don't know. I just think DeSantis is a way better candidate, or Mike Pence. And then Trump's like, for me, it's DeSantis, Mike Pence, and then fucking Trump right here. I don't fucking care about I don't like. If Trump had DeSantis as a vice president, then maybe he'll fucking do something. But let's be honest about it. You shut the country down. Just let fucking Black Lives Matter fucking burn the city down. Who gives a fuck? No, I ain't want. No, we don't read fake news articles over here. We don't do it. Dumbass liberal memes. I don't care. Kyle Rittenhouse mad at Trump, apparently. I don't know. I have never been more disgusted with my government than I have with this fucking Rittenhouse trial. I'll be honest with you about it. It's up there. There's something more above that that disgusts me more, but this disgusts me way. This disgusts me. Seriously. Our government's fucking evil. I was going to record a video, but my voice is just fucked up beyond belief. No water. I was going to post old tweets to YouTube, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. And this. And then, discuss it. Oh, no, you ain't supposed to see that. Skip that, skip. Oh yeah, Daniel Cormier retweeted me one time. Wave. 50 years ago. The greatest fighter to ever live. This thing is only, yeah, it is. I need to get me some water. My fucking throat is dry up. Fucking. Be back in this minute. cold as shit outside. Okay. Who cares? Ooh. I just flash my face and we'll see it. There it is. That's me when I was 11. Face reveal that I thought would never happen. That's me when I was 12. And this is me when I was 14. And that's Big Show right there, obviously. And that's me in 2019. There's my custom shirt. Apparently I'm like in this crowd like right here, but I think that's me right there. Yeah, I think right here. This is a crowd in WWE, by the way. Raw on like December 6th, 2010. I think that's me right there. No, I was never, the one thing Barack Obama did better than Trump, net neutrality. That's why I said that. I've never liked Barack Obama. I hated him since 2009. Since he was like first ran. Like in 2008. First time I seen him, I didn't like him, and no, that's not because he was black. This is me during the COVID crisis. I really wish I started the podcast like 2018 years ago, but the thing is, I didn't really have the technology to do it till like now. When I did it, ironically, the first time I streamed is first time I was able to archive a Twitch stream. I learned how to do it in like the day before the election. In fact, so I was able to cover that. That's why it was my first podcast. I always wanted to do it. I just never had the technology, really. I didn't have a computer till like now. I always used the phone. Didn't care. How scared I was. The truth of the matter is, though, like, the only reason I was scared is that Nash Justice's theories, the only theory in Nash Justice that ever came true. I was like, holy shit. He used to get in the party every day talking about COVID. I'm like, what the fuck's he talking about? Back. Is this thing working? Alright. I think it's charged, so I guess. Oh. That was crazy time. March 2020, and all hell broke loose. That's true, by the way. You think, well, you think you think like a human's instinct would be like get food, water, medical supplies, but no, they chose toilet paper. I was like the main thing they needed. Weird.
Give me the spray can. Give me the spray can.
It's not the way, man.
Spray can.
I ain't doing nothing.
Give me the spray can.
It's whatever. Floyd Mayweather beat his wife. I'm not gonna fucking cry about that for the rest of my life. It's fucked up, but I mean, every celebrity does it. So, I mean, I don't know him in real life. Who cares? You probably should leave your husband if you get hit by him. Like, if my wife hit me, I'll fucking leave her immediately. I'm gonna beat this fucking guy on my TV. It's back when you beat Don Cerrone. I'm boring as fuck right now, I know, but I just barely even talk. I don't got a sore throat or anything, I just can't talk. So fuck it. I think that's the day Undertaker decided he wanted to retire, get the fuck out of there. I understand it, I really do. Cause like I think about growing a little time. Y'all going to regret fucking, you know, you gonna regret, her story ain't gonna end well, because y'all just don't, you think you know her, you think you see someone on TV and know them, but you really don't. Her dad was probably trying to protect her, you think he's just trying to control her, but in reality he's probably trying to protect her, and you just think, you just don't get it. Been hearing that shit my whole life. Who gives a fuck? I can't even address that. YouTube won't allow it. I might at the end of the video though. I already did. I just can't upload it to YouTube. I mean, you just can't talk about it. It's just fucking pathetic. You're just not allowed to talk about it at all. There's me protecting the future, by the way. Somewhat. Man, I'll do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes to play that KOTOR. I don't give a fuck. I'll do whatever it takes. Solos suck, by the way. I'll do whatever it takes. Never watched that movie, never will. Humble the Hamill. That's back when he started. This is from The Last Jedi. Came out, which I don't hate the sequel trilogy. I actually kind of like it. You might not like that, but I don't care. The only parts of the sequel trilogy I really like is when the old characters and Rey and Kylo Ren. The rest of them I don't. Palpatine was kind of cool, but probably should have never happened. I actually like the Rey Skywalker thing. Everybody hates that, but I actually kind of like that. So, and I kind of grown to like Rey Palpatine. I didn't like Rey Palpatine at first, but then I grown to like it. The Rey Nobody thing was, well, I thought they should. They was keep Rey a nobody and may do the Rey Skywalker thing, but they didn't do it. Whatever. My brain's not working. was I gonna say? I don't even fucking remember. Oh yeah, this is when Mark Hamill started to say it like Luke in Last Jedi. And Disney told him to shut his fucking mouth, which, of course, he shut his mouth. And that was the end of that. Who cares? I actually liked Luke in Last Jedi. Everybody hated that, but I actually kind of liked. I didn't like the. Well, I don't know. I kind of like. I didn't mind Luke in Last Jedi. Yep. Well. Yeah, I still agree with that. Right. My baby. No, sorry. My babe. You know she'll never. She'll not. Suspended account. That's not real Donald Trump, by the way. Man, I'll take Joe Biden any day over Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton was so fucking terrible. She would have fucked this country up beyond belief. She would have fucked this country up beyond belief. And that's not even a fucking joke. That's just the truth. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, yeah, we'll get to that all just a minute. No comment. That fight would have been awesome, honestly. Brock versus John Jones. That's my dream fight, but it never happened, unfortunately. I didn't mind seeing DC Lesnar, but no idea of what happened, so who cares? I don't think Brock will ever fight again. I think after UFC 200, he's just gonna say, fuck it, I don't even care. Because in his eyes, he went out on the win, so I guess he don't care. There's also some money to be made. Pretty sure some more tweets I'm looking for. I actually believe John Jones won that Dominic Reyes fight. That's what I was talking about right here. But it was not 49-46. No. John won that fight, but it wasn't 49-46. Not to mention how John should absolutely destroyed that guy after looking at it, but looking back on it. I still cannot believe that right there. It's hard to believe he's dead. Like, I think about it every once in a while. Every time I think about Kobe Bryant, like when I'm just watching basketball for random, I just think, wow, that guy's not here no more. It's crazy. I have a Kobe jersey right here, hanging right here on the wall, and I have a bunch of I have a Lakers wall right here, and I have like a Star Wars wall. Whatever, you don't give a fuck. You can go on Instagram and see my room picture. John Cena over there. I actually have a t-shirt of this logo right here on my wall over there. What was I going to say? Remember Nash just texted me about that. He said, he's like, oh, Kobe's dead. I'm like, I didn't believe him at first. Then I looked it up and it was real. Crazy. I'm so glad he didn't retire because he's the best thing WWE got right now. Roman Reigns. That if he would have retired from that would have been horrible. You can see my reaction to the Cormier fight right there. I actually had the reaction when he knocked him out. I was fucking excited. I actually kind of cringe for every video, but it was exciting. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about right there. I used to go out and jump for that. You saw this shit. They used to fucking. Honestly, it was way better back then. Instead of worrying about old fucking politics and stupid shit. I was political back in 16, 17, but then once Trump won, I just didn't care. And I have a theory on that. When Trump was in there, he was like comforting to my brain. And that was like not him there. It's like I have to like defend all my arguments. It's weird to me. It ain't really good for my brain, I'll be honest with you about it. Also, I don't know. It's also, I think streaming it comes up a lot too, because I need to think of something to talk about, and then I always come back to politics. This is Trump's first impeachment. My reaction, which is fucking stupid, by the way. That was retarded. Not to mention how Biden actually admitted to what Trump accused him of. It's stupid. Biden was bribing people in Ukraine. That happened, and then they impeached Trump for it. Make it make sense? It just don't make any fucking sense. Is that second? Anything else? I think that's it. I actually thought Canary would like catch Khabib. I thought he had a chance of catching Khabib and knocking him out. But then when the fight started, you seen what happened. That was a reaction to UFC 32. I don't think I do. I remember when John Jones knocked him out. That was vicious. I watched that live. That was vicious. First UFC fight I bought. I miss those times, honestly. That Cormier Jones rivalry, that shit was. I miss those days. Yeah, I liked Ryzen Skylark. I still like it. Not perfect, but I still liked it. So, I mean, who cares? I liked it. Even though it had some SGW bullshit in it. Oh god, the Raylo run. They actually should go with that storyline. That'll probably be pretty good. That's what I'm looking for. I said stuff and I want to talk about. don't know. I think there's something else. I'm looking for a tweet of something I said. I like the fact I promoted that rematch between those two, but I obviously didn't. I've been fucking hilarious. I've been fucking hilarious. Honestly, Cormier losing to Stipe hurt me more than Trump losing to Biden. I'll be honest with you about it. That bothered me more. Shows you how much I fucking melt down over election results. Retarded. And you can clearly watch on those videos, like, after the election, I did not melt down. Yeah, I was annoyed. I was annoyed. My brain was just fucking hurting that day, but I didn't care in reality. You know what I did that day? I watched a bunch of South Park fucking episodes and just said, fuck it. If I knew the country was doomed, then ain't nothing I can do about it. Just sat back and I gave a fuck. Actually, that was one of the better days of that year because I started my podcast that day. There's a video I'm looking for, like a fucking something. I think I had like a John Jones rant up here somewhere. I just wanted to show for some weird reason. UFC was better when John was around, I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you about it. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about right here. Actually, I still agree at that, because there was more belts on the line. There was more on the line with this fight than that fight. That was a cool card, by the way. God. I've been uploading videos to 6 different websites just because YouTube's just fucking hell. It's just hell on earth. I'm gonna make a separate video. I'm making my channel trailer. But I'm gonna flash the links real quick. Show you. Been using Rumble and Odyssey. I've been uploading everything to Facebook. Everything on this channel to Facebook. I always use Twitch to record, which probably ain't gonna end well because, you know, Twitch is hell like YouTube is. I also use Twitter all the time because that's where you get my verbal rants, my rants and wording. TikTok. The one thing about TikTok I've noticed is that it's way easier to get views on TikTok than it is on YouTube. It's way easier. Like, I don't know what it is, but people's attention spans, I guess. I've been using these 2 sites to upload everything here. I've archived all my previous videos over there. This Patreon, if someone subs to it, which I want it to be $5 only, but if someone subs to it, I will absolutely make videos for that. And I'm probably gonna archive everything on there eventually. And this is my main Twitter account. Never now. This is my old one for my old tweets. But all my new tweets be right here because I don't want this Twitter account getting banned. I don't want that one to get banned either, but we'll try not to. That's my Xbox account if you want to add me on there. That's my original way of making videos, clips, recording gameplay, because, you know, that's all I had. That's when I made this channel right here. I have the weirdest links. I'm gonna make a separate video when my voice is more clear and make it my channel trailer. I already made a fucking real script like buying this, remember everything I want to say on it. I don't know, so I don't want to flash my passwords on here. And I'm gonna try to show everybody where I upload to and all that. Even though no one watches this anyways. But who gives a fuck? This right here is gonna be my upload, my gaming channel. This will be my political channel, and that's where I archive my I don't know, safe place to archive my streams. They're all just titled Ryan G Show. This head channel has a strike on it, so I just don't feel like uploading, talking shit on it anymore. So it's kind of like a clips channel. Like, YouTubers have like a clips channel and a regular channel and a fucking streaming channel anyway, so it's normal. I might in January start uploading like non-political shit over here. Cause I kind of want, like, if a liberal comes to my channel, I don't want them to feel like I don't want them here, because that's not true. Because when I get political, I just go to fucking, I just take it to level fucking 11. Because I'm just passionate, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I kind of like a. If a liberal watch my channel, I like to watch for my gaming channel where I don't get political. Because when I watch someone that doesn't agree with me when they say shit, it just pisses me off. And I just sit in bed and I'm like, why that piss me off so bad? It's just, I don't know. That political shit is really government's tool. It really is. That's my jiu-jitsu coach, by the way. And I'm on for that guy. And that's Nash's. Okay. You remember when a hurricane hit your state? You ever Hurricane Florence? When a hurricane hit your state, I was worried about you. You remember that? You're still up here like expecting a hurricane and it never happened. I was like, funny shit. What's that talk about here? That was sipping for John Cena that day, I guess. I love you, John Cena. Yay! Yay! It's a 4 hour row. I was like, we fucking slow to China. I'm just fucking with you. Remember Hurricane Florence came and it didn't come? You were all like worried about hurricane. Like, oh god, hurricane! Ah! You had me like watching footage of it. Remember when you had like a list of Star Wars spoilers and you used to like punish me? You used to like make me behave that way. You used to have like when the Last Jedi came out and the Rise of Skywalker, you just like put up a list of like spoilers, like to read out if I was acting out. That piece of shit probably even did try to spoil Han Solo's death for me. It didn't work out for him though. So I pulled it off fast enough. I remember during the Daniel Cormier versus John Jones fight. This is random. I was texting you saying John was getting his ass whooped, and then like the moment I sent the text, Daniel Cormier got knocked the fuck out. Just the devastating fashion possible.
Now with Spectrum Mobile, you can get...
Hello. What's up? I got a few shout outs to make before I start. Start off with YouTube, I guess. Galen Guard. For Fud Logan, I can't pronounce it right. OLBF189. And, yeah. On YouTube, thanks for subbing to YouTube. I appreciate it. And, that's their names. And on Twitch, 18th Spider-Man 15 Halloween, and Rock and Reload. Thanks for following on Twitch. I appreciate it. I think they're all flashing now. It looks fucking weird up there, though. There ain't no room for it on here though, so I mean, I guess it goes up there. Probably gonna read some old tweets today and laugh about them. Or even watch some videos. And watch some videos. The GTA update, it looks cool, but I'm not doing those VIP missions, so I'll kind of stand by my video. It sucks. But I'll probably buy The Office to see the cutscene and record it, and then I'll never play it. So there you go. And your grandpa's death anniversary was the other day, 4 years ago. One of the greatest YouTubers ever alive. Watch these old videos, they're fucking hilarious.
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm sorry, I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
It's beautiful. Beautiful, Mike.
It is.
I never got that this nice. You know, Mike, it's the youngins that got me this.
Of course. I got choked up too because it's like.
They're big enough of us to watch my videos, to watch this old man lose it, to listen to my advice. Y'all are more than just youngins, y'all are family. And I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart.
What's going on, you guys? I hate doing these.
That was 4 years ago, that's crazy to think about.
I'm usually not like this. I just, when I do these videos, it just hits me. What's going on, you guys? Get me out of camera here.
BridgeOS here.
And today
I miss that, man.
makes
That
4
was-
years since we lost my father.
I don't know how that is possible.
I stood here 4 years ago and I told you guys that Angry Grandpa has passed away. And I can't believe it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years since I've heard my father. Since he's come to my house. It's been a hard day for me, you guys.
Yeah.
It's just,
That man's a legend, by the way.
life has been so good. And it makes me so sad that I can't share it with him. I have this new thing. See, I told you guys last year that the first couple of months after losing my father were the easiest. And I never really understood why that was. I was happy, and at least as happy
I
as
don't
I
wanna
could
steal
be,
the whole video.
right?
I don't like doing these.
Honey, honey.
That's actually
He has kids now. I haven't been watching lately, his videos lately. Him and Bridget have kids together now. I ain't gonna lie, I don't wanna watch the whole video because I feel like I'm stealing the video. I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. Spider-Man came out today. Spoiler alert. By the way, so probably won't talk about it later, so you might want to click off the video if you're planning on watching Spider-Man. If you plan on watching. I haven't used this one. Like this set right here, I haven't used it yet. Probably gonna read off some old tweets. I've been doing this just to give you like my take on previous events during the last like 6 years, because I kind of want to have takes on those events, and the only way to do it logically is to just do it like this. So we'll start off with this one. What's this? Oh, Connors. This is back when the bus incident happened. My take on the whole bus thing was that he was in the wrong for going after those random people on the bus, but Khabib, no. Khabib cornered his friend Ardo and smacked him for no fucking reason, really. And yes, no reason. And Conor retaliated, but he almost blinded a couple people, which is a bad thing. And at the end of the day, Khabib, we seen the fight. Khabib destroyed him. Conor wrecked him verbally at the press conference, destroyed him verbally. Kind of comparison to the Donald Trump versus Joe Biden debate. And then they fought, and then he got destroyed. Because Conor's because Conor lost. Just whatever. And then Khabib jumped the cage because he's Khabib, and then that's how history went. This is back on UFC 217, New York. It's a YouTube comment. I actually thought Bisbee would win this fight, but it turned out St. Pierre is just an undisputed wizard and destroyed Bisbee, and Bisbee retired after that. He fought Gastelum, I think, and then he retired. He was talking about fighting at like some British event, and then like it never happened, so he just retired, which is probably for the best. He should have never fought Gastelum. He should have just left it at this. But George St. Pierre is a undisputed wizard, possibly the GOAT of mixed martial arts, and that's how that ended. Those press conferences with Bisbee and GSP was funny, and all that. This is during the riots. That's me with sunburn. Ignore that. And no, I'm not naked in that picture. I'm only half naked. I've gave so many takes on those 2020 riots that I don't think I even need to do it anymore. So you already know my take on that. So I don't even know. Just waste my time. But here, what I was talking about here is what I thought it was funny that they all just forgot. They were all crying about COVID for a whole 2 months, and then they stopped caring and started rioting in the streets and spreading the virus. So, you know, there you go. Stupid. The COVID idiots are out in the streets. That's what I thought. This was about the Floyd Mayweather vs. Conor McGregor fight. Which, God, I miss those fucking days. Those days were fucking fun. That's like the ultimate crossover between boxing and MMA. That was fucking absolutely greatness. And that's how I felt about it. You saw it goes in this scenario, and you know I predicted Conor would lose that fight like everybody did. If Floyd wins the MMA, Conor would destroy him. If Conor goes to boxing, Floyd destroys him. That's how it always will end, because that's how it works. You have to have a... And I also thought it was crazy how Conor did all those rounds. I thought Conor would probably get destroyed, but Conor actually was competitive, and it was actually a fun fight. Conor... I don't even know what these guys are talking about. They're just going off. See, look, you could... That's why I would never end. That's why I said. Conor became a multi-millionaire there. He stopped caring about fighting, and as you see, that's how his career continued. I'm curious who's going to fight now. I want to see a Nate Diaz trilogy. That's what I want to see. I desperately want to see that. Like, please, Conor and Nate, do that. I don't want to see Dustin Poirier and Conor Ford. That's stupid. I want to see... I said that from the get-go, from after that fight. I want to see Conor and Nate. That's what I want to see. And he ain't ever going to fight Khabib again. And if he did, he'd get killed. So who cares? I like Kevin Lee. Hopefully this helps him make him a better fighter and still becomes champion one day. That obviously didn't happen because the other week he got released. And I think Khabib picked him up. Khabib's organization picked him up, and Tony Ferguson won. And he was the legitimate champion back then, I believe. He was not no interim champion. He was a legitimate champion. He should have absolutely been a legitimate champion. Because that was in his prime. He was the legitimate title holder back then. What's the other one? Oh. This is from a video where a guy was talking about the Kim Jong-un versus Trump thing. And they were like, you know what Trump put up? Let me find the tweet. Trump that would do that, what I said there. Oh God. Trump becoming president was like me becoming president. That's what it felt, except I'm not rich. Like, he's fucking a fucking lunatic. Like, that's probably the same tweet I would have put out there, but worse. I remember seeing this when it happened. I was on the news. I was fucking laughing my ass off. My brother was scared shitless. I was like, that North Korea never stood a chance against America. I said earlier today, that country it was never a threat. Barack Obama let him make threats for 4 years, and then Trump got in there, and then this happened. Why would Kim Jong-un assault me if I called me old? But I would never call him short and fat. Oh well, I try so hard to be his friend, and maybe someday that will happen. And you see that history played out there. Trump prevented a war with North Korea. Absolutely, he absolutely prevented that war. Because, like, Trump said that when he met with Obama, that when he was president-elect, he said that there's a good chance there's gonna be a war with North Korea. That's because Obama wanted that. Trump prevented that. Trump prevented a fucking war. The fact that he didn't win a Nobel Peace Prize for that is bullshit. I've said that since June 2018 when it happened. That man prevented a war, and he deserves credit for that. He also ended the Afghanistan war too. So yeah, I'm proud of my 2020 vote for Trump. I would have voted for Trump in 2016, but I was too young, so just sat that one out. I was able to vote for him 4 years later. And if he runs again in 4 more years, I'll vote for him again if I have to. I'll vote for anybody at this point. Good God. Get those fucking Democrats out. And I was faking. I don't really hate Joe Biden. I really don't. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about it. 4-year anniversary of The Last Jedi. My crush right there. I actually like... Go back. I actually like this fight right here. I actually like that. Luke just totally straight up trolled him and dominated him. A lot of people didn't like that fight, but I did. That's the only way you can have that fight without Kylo Ren looking like a total complete bitch. That's all it's true. Pussy. I have that poster. Luke gave her the signature slap on the wrist. Like a nun. Luke's a nun. You know those Catholic nuns that slap you on the wrist? With a ruler? That's the ruler. No, we're gonna skip. 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 Is that all the tweets I have? I guess that's all. Guess that's all the tweets. Old historic tweets of Ryan G. Newton and my takes on those events. Let me go on Facebook and see if there's other shit I might talk about. Let me look. And then I'll get to modern day events in a minute. We'll go fast forward into modern day time. Another thing, I watched for like 4 years wondering if Joe Biden was. I thought in 2020 either be Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders, and I ended up predicting that. I have a feeling it'll be that Bernie would beat Joe, and that Joe will be the second. If he ran, he'll be the second. but Joe thankfully beat Bernie Sanders. Because I'd rather deal with Joe Biden than Bernie Sanders. And if Bernie ran against Trump, I think Trump would have fucking wrecked him. Because Bernie could even beat Hillary Clinton, for God's sake. I don't even know that's coming up. I just seen something on Facebook remind me of that. There's actually that one video I'm gonna react to in a minute. There's actually a few I might put up. I'm gonna put them on my just Goofy and Twitter account. I'm gonna flash stuff in. What else? Wait a minute. You gonna see another great picture of my beautiful face? Still in here? Yeah, here. Okay, wait a minute. You can still hear me anyways, fuck it. Okay. I watched this live on TV. I watched all these debates live on TV. Mike Pence absolutely destroyed her in that debate. Kamala Harris. I did a fact check recently. Her Abraham Lincoln story was bullshit, and this fly was just a bunch of retarded, stupid shit that distracted from the fact that Mike Pence destroyed Kamala Harris. And actually, I would not mind Mike Pence as president in the next 4 years if we had to. Here's what I think about 2024. It's either going to be Trump, which is probably going to be Trump because his ego he ain't going to let it go. Ron DeSantis, and then Mike Pence. Now, I have a feeling if it's Pence and like DeSantis, that his Pence vice president name might get him the edge because, as I've seen with Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, the vice president like title is like, for some reason that just attracts a lot of people. I don't know how. Because I thought Bernie Sanders would beat Joe Biden, but he didn't. Cause I thought he was like it was a populist movement. I don't agree with the movement obviously, but it was a populist movement. I said that in one video back in the day, and that Bernie Sanders would defeat him with that populist movement. But apparently, a lot of people in this country did not like that socialism horse shit, even the left. So they picked Joe Biden as because he was vice president, and I think a vice president name had the edge. I didn't think he'll make it out of that primary, but But there was a time in that Joe Biden like campaign that they were talking about it being a dead campaign, but he ended up pulling it through and ended up winning the nomination. And then history, just played out in front of all of us. So, and to be honest with you, that's actually a good thing, because Bernie Sanders destroyed this fucking country. So, good. I don't like Joe Biden, obviously, but he would have destroyed this fucking nation. You see my beautiful face? Now, here's the thing with this. When I was working, which I'm planning on going back to that job, that business I was working at, I did mainly office work, but I also did field work. So when I talk about minimum wage and all that stuff, about, if you want to pay more, you got to do a harder day's work. Just keep in mind, I did it out of experience. I understand a hard day's work. I've lived it. So when I talk about minimum wage and all that, keep in mind right here. Look, I did it. So I did both office and I did mainly office, and I did field, part-time field. I didn't do full-time. I didn't do full-time. And when I say part-time, I didn't mean like every day. It's like every whatever. I guess that's all. Guess that's all for that. That video ended up getting fucking... I knew that video would do good. I just knew it. That's why I did it. I'm starting to understand the YouTube algorithm. After I've been doing this for a year, consistently for a year now, I kind of understand the algorithm. Like, I'm starting to really get the algorithm here. That's how you gotta get views. Like, you gotta know the algorithm. Let me find this. I think it's on my other channel. I had to take it down because fucking Steven Crowder is their shit list right now. They're going. Well, if Steven Crowder comes back to YouTube, they're going to ban him. But we're going to stick to past events for now. We're going to stick to the past. We're going to switch it up. Fucking headphones ain't on.
That's a smart idea.
Alright, let me, we're gonna watch this now. Don't ask me why I'm in the dark. Don't ask me why I'm trying to hide my face, obviously. But the bandana was supposed to represent COVID. That's what represented. The COVID mask thing. That's what it represented. We'll watch this. Reaction to Joe Biden running the nomination. Okay, let me say this. I said in 2016, December, Nash was talking about how creepy Biden was. We're just randomly talking about Joe Biden because he was vice president at the time. Talking about Joe Biden about how creepy he was. And I like seeing video pictures of him like sniffing kids. The same old pictures we all seen of him sniffing kids. And I don't think Joe Biden's a dead up pedophile, but I think he's kind of fucking weird. So that's what I was talking about in this video. And what else by Joe that I said back in the day? I said if he would have ran against, if he was the nominee against Trump in 2016, I said if Joe Biden would have became the nominee after Trump, I was talking about this for I don't know why. Trump would destroy him in the debate, and as you see in that first debate, is exactly what happened. I predicted that. I would, and then, you know, that's what happened. I predicted the Joe Biden presidency, in a way. Now back to this video. What else I want to put? And I seen reports 2018 of him talking about he was going to run too. Like I was at the gym and I seen like a report of him talking about he's going to run. I was like, yep. He said he wasn't going to run. I remember in 2018 a report came out and said he wasn't going to run. Now my question is, if he would have ran, who do you think would be the nominee? We have Bernie Sanders right now as president. Keep in mind that would have been fucking horrible. Okay. Okay, let's watch this.
Well, that's a smart idea. Instead of the populace, we get the one that's actually touching the little girl. That's great. That's how Trump's gonna win, dumbass.
This is me. I've supported Trump since I found out the truth about how they lied to me. I said this in I'll probably link this video in the description. I was explaining the detail about Trump. First time I seen Trump, 2012. Yeah, on the WWE is when I first seen him. Then he ran for president. I was like, huh? Ain't that fucking guy that beat up Vince McMahon that one time? I was like, huh. Okay. This one fucking YouTuber I watched for game and stuff. This before I was political, he used to like talk shit about how racist he was, how bad he was, like he was mocking disabled people. I was like, wow, what a piece of shit. And that fight, I didn't think about it. I always had like I said this in that one video. Let me close this. I now separate the Bible from the Constitution because like everything I have, I still have the same viewpoints, like with abortion and all that. Like, I don't my hate towards abortion ain't because of religion. I do not like abortion because I explain that all the time. So I separate the Constitution from the Bible when I'm talking about this stuff. In my real life, I follow the Bible because I believe in that. When it comes to this fucking political talk crap, this stuff, I go off the Constitution because that's how the founding fathers, I think, attended it. I don't know. I've been looking up to that, what the founding fathers want. The founding fathers wanted freedom of religion. I think that's that's how a country should be ran. So yeah. So I always had conservative values. I've never liked Barack Obama. The first time I seen Barack, because he's black. I didn't like Barack Obama because my parents didn't like him. How about that? That happens a lot, but I've never liked Barack Obama ever. So I didn't like Barack Obama. John McCain, I was too young to understand how much of a piece of shit he was. And that's another thing that I fell for the whole Trump was mocking soldier shit stuff. Because I always had support. Like, I've always supported the troops since I was a little kid. I supported the troops. So I thought that turned me off there. So yeah, that John McCain that probably bothered me the most because I was like, wow, should we have a president that just mocks? Like he said it, like he said that. But here's the thing. Trump respects. I don't believe Trump does not respect prisoners of war. That's fucking ridiculous. He just said that to. He's like me. When someone insults him, he just goes too far, and he said the worst thing he said to him because he hates John McCain for good reason. Because John McCain is not a good person. Was not a good. He would. No disrespect to his family, but he was not a good person. So he said the worst fucking thing possible to him. And still, you know, Joe Biden said the same thing to soldiers before, so I don't want to hear it. Where am I going with this? So I didn't like Trump until Hillary Clinton became the nominee. And I didn't know nothing about Hillary Clinton. I figured out she was Bill Clinton's wife. So I was not in politics. I was not political back then. This is July 2016. I didn't become political until the 2016 election. That's when I became political. That's why I asked Ashes, who is Hillary Clinton? He explained to me who Hillary Clinton was. And I was like, you know what my reaction was? I think Trump's gonna be the president, bro. So, in history, and once again, continue. I don't know, is there anything to talk about? I might make another stream in a minute, talk about modern day stuff. There's some stuff I want to talk about. So yeah. Bye, I guess. I like to add something, add a tweet that I want to talk about. God, I was going. This is back when I used to get arguments with. I had debates about MMA. Don't do that anymore because I just don't do it. This is back when John called out Brock and at UFC 214, and then he responded with it with the whatever. And I thought that John would beat Brock because if they fought, and the same with DC because you remember DC called out Brock too after the 260 at 226. I think they both would have beat him because they were more skilled. But I think Brock had a chance with John because he's bigger. That's a possibility. But because John ain't used to people that big, but I think John would have beat him. And that DC would destroy him. So that's what I thought about that. That's why Brock never did it. That's why he just stuck with UFC 200. He just stuck with, even if it's overturned, he considers it a win in his book, and he just said, fuck it, I'm going to retire, and that's what happened. He said he would just retire and on a win, because in his mind it's a win, so he don't care. And he fought Mark Hunt. He was on roids. It's pretty much confirmed. You could tell. I used to be one of the people, before that fight, I was like, I don't think Brock does steroids. I defended him, and then he let me down, and he was on steroids. I was arguing with Nash about it. I was, defending him, and Nash was like, he's on steroids, and then Nash just turned out to be right, because he was on steroids. Yeah. And I was amazed by Brock's performance, even with steroids. I thought it was a good performance against Mark Hunt because I thought he was going to a good chance he would lose. And then John pulled out UFC 200 and put a downer on everybody. That would have been the greatest pay-per-view of all time. If John still stuck on that pay-per-view, that would have been my favorite pay-per-view of all time, UFC 200. If he would have stayed on there, but he got busted for fucking roids too. Both John Jones and Brock got busted for roids. You should have just left Connor and Nate on there. But it's whatever. I missed 2016. What a better year it was than this fucking year. There's fucking static. Whatever. So yeah. I'm done. Out. Yeah. Okay. Back to Twitter. Rewind. Okay, what did I say? Okay, yeah. This is one of the tweets I missed out on the other video. I try not to be right about this tweet. I'm kind of making this a series of old tweets I fucking put up. So I have takes on older events before I started I started streaming. What my take here is that I didn't think either of them would fight again. Cain Velasquez fought Ngannou and lost. Got knocked out. Then he debuted in WWE to face Brock, which was fucking hilarious. And Brock ain't ever gonna fight again because of steroids, so that's what happened there. That's what I meant there. Yeah. Brock never fought again because he didn't want to. That's basically what I meant. That's basically, I guess. I don't know. Okay, now I'm back. Back to topic. Start off here. This is when I turned 18. So I'm gonna read out old Facebook posts. I don't know when that. This is when I turned 18. When I turned 18, I text Nashis and said you're no longer hanging out with an underage child, because he was no longer hanging out with an underage child every day. I met him when I was 15. May 2015 is when I met Nashis on GTA Online, and this is the moment I became a man. Take it all in. So, that sounds a little harsh. This is when Ronda Rousey won the WWE title. Now, I'm a fan. I actually want to see Ronda Rousey return, but I was absolutely a fan of her WWE run. I was a fan of her WWE run. during her UFC run, I was a critic because she bothered me for trash talking, and I wanted to see her lose. And I predicted that she would lose after UFC 190 was it? I said, yeah, I feel like that someone will eventually like donk her out, and that ended up happening. Did I say that? No, I didn't say that. I just had a feeling that she'll lose eventually. I don't remember what it was. Something. I don't remember. But, yeah. But looking back on it, now that everything's settled and everybody in the MMA community just has a habit of hating Ronda Rousey, I feel like she's a very underrated fighter. I originally thought she was overrated, but now I think she's underrated because they pretend like she's like some scrub who never beat anybody, which is not true. She's beat some absolutely great talent. Like her best talent she's beat was Kat Zingano, and I feel like she could have beat Holly Holm, but she just didn't want to. But she beat some pretty tough competition. People like she's beat top competition in record time too. Like Kat Zingano beat Amanda Nunes, and she destroyed Kat Zingano. So that's a different Amanda Nunes, but still. So yeah, I was a fan of her WWE run. Her championship run was good. I enjoyed it, watching it, and wish she would come back one day. Which, who knows? I was a little harsh with this one. Good God. All right, where do I start? I seen that, I'm like, this guy's a fucking moron. I did not give a shit about the Paul brothers, still don't give a fuck about them. The only reason I talk about the Paul brothers is because Jake Paul has beat some tough guys. I don't talk about Logan, but he's fought Floyd Mayweather, and I haven't talked about him since. Jake Paul has beat some top competition, and he's actually beat MMA fighters in striking, and that's one reason I talk about him. Logan Paul, he hasn't done nothing to warrant. Well, he did go fucking 12 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, but nah, I don't care. I want to see him fight Anderson Silva. That'll be good, but I don't know. That'd be like he'll do what he did to Tito Ortiz, but fucking worse. Well, no, I think Logan Paul will do better than Tito. I don't know. Would he? Tito just can't fucking strike. That's what happened there. He got fucking handled. And that's punishment for beating up on Chuck Liddell. Like he beat up on Chuck Liddell, and old ass Chuck Liddell, 650, 60-year-old old Chuck Liddell, and fucking he was trying to like pretend like he beat Chuck Liddell. No, motherfucker, you didn't beat Chuck Liddell. You beat fucking the washed up old Chuck Liddell. Chuck Liddell should even been in the fucking ring. You never beat Chuck Liddell. You never beat Chuck Liddell ever. Okay. Back to topic. At Logan Paul, you're walking around the woods laughing about a dead body. It makes people think you killed him, idiot. I didn't think he killed him. I was just trying to like say like you walking around laughing. I guess whatever I was talking about. You're walking around laughing about a fucking dead body, and you're just fucking like you're fucking asking for it. You're asking to get fucking an investigation on you. But I thought that was fucking dumb. But I feel like he's changed since then. Like I see Logan Paul now, he's just different. He's not the same guy he was back then. Back then he was a fucking retard. And I didn't give a fuck about him then, and I don't give a fuck about him now. So who cares? It's like Conor McGregor said, I don't give a fuck about those dang dingbats. Those dingbats. That's how I feel. I don't give a fuck about those dingbats. See here. Don't give a fuck about those dingbats. Probably gonna turn this off. So there's another one for the books. I think I'm done with this series because I've done said everything unless I can find my old Xbox post, but I doubt it. There's some old Xbox posts. Like I think I posted stuff about the 2016 election on there and Trump bombing Syria, which I went off on, which was fucking hysterical. One of my greatest rants that was never recorded. Looking back on it, it was nothing. What is some fucking Xbox post I haven't? There's a post in there about me celebrating Trump winning, and I feel like that would have been fucking funny to put up. Like I was celebrating pretty fucking hard, to be honest with you. It's probably a good thing I don't put up. No, it wasn't racist. No. So yeah. I think I'm playing some Midnight Club 1. I need a... that's probably going to be it for today. Well, not for today. I might stream later on tonight, but I'm probably going to be done for this morning. I don't know. Whenever if I decide to get on here, I don't got enough to talk about though. See ya, I guess. Whatever. Okay. I got a few more tweets I like to add. Where do we start? I already covered that one. I still agree with this statement, if you can read it. Whatever. UFC 200 would have been the biggest pay-per-view in history. Too much. Yeah, it would have been. Imagine if they put Connor, John Jones, and DC, and Brock Lesnar on that same card. That would have been awesome. But it ain't gonna happen. Who cares? This is when John Jones got reinstated that one time. This has Celebration. Who cares? I thought DC would win this fight, but apparently he didn't. I was more disappointed about that than Joe Biden and Trump losing the election. To be honest with you. Here's me acting like an American and not some political sheep. And there's Joe Biden pretending. We're gonna stick to modern day events. I mean, not historical events. Never mind. We're gonna stick to historical. So this is when Lonzo Ball debuted. I don't even know what he's doing right now. I know he ain't on the Lakers anymore, which is whatever. Looking back on it, they should have never got rid of D'Angelo Russell. They should have just put Lonzo on the bench. No, I already covered this. John Cena's my Hulk Hogan. That's basically what I'm saying there. For like most adults now, we're like Hulk Hogan. That's whatever. This is when Ronda Rousey won the WWE title. Done covered that. Done covered this. I still kind of agree with that. That's what he should do now. That's what Stipe should do now. Like, this is the exact thing he did right here. Is exactly what he should do now. He should fight some guy and destroy him because he would. And then, you know, Dana will put him in a rematch with Ngannou. I mean, a trilogy fight with Ngannou. This is the last picture of that Conor McGregor took before his unfortunate end. And then he resurrected on which one is it? Where's Conor McGregor's resurrection when he came back to life? Let's find it here. Remember when Khabib jumped the cage? I was disgusted with it. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. But then looking back on it, it's the fucking most hilarious shit I've ever seen. And that fucking, what's his name? What's his fucking name? What was Conor McGregor's teammate's name? I don't fucking remember. I really don't remember. What? Huh? I gotta look him up in a second. I can't fucking remember. Yeah, if she was your mom, you're getting your ass whooped a lot. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, so I'll agree with that. I had a tweet before it says, I'm glad Amanda ain't my dad. I said that same thing, but I put dad when Amanda Noon won. Nunez. Amanda Nunez. Alright, this is the day Conor resurrected right here. This is the day Connor came back to life. What day? What tweet was that? I can't find it now. That was 2 days before that. I had a feeling it'd be like, oh, I was replying to him? Okay. I thought I was replying to the Trump tweet that one time. This is my reaction when when originally Trump was winning all the states, and then like they all flipped for Biden. I went to sleep thinking Trump got reelected, and then all the states flipped. And this is my reaction. At least I went out like a fucking. At least I was. I didn't fucking have a fucking mental breakdown like a fucking liberal. You didn't see me in no 2016 meltdown video. Is that all of them? Oh, here's this one. I was rooting against John Jones in this and that was the Alexander Gustafsson rematch, but I end up. Same thing with Biden. I fucking showed class after my loss. I took my L and accepted it. Only root against him because of all the steroid stuff. Which of the picograms thing, I believe he cheated at UFC 214 and 200, but the picograms, the 232, that's probably like real. Here's the thing though. He purposely injected that into his body a year before. And it was still in the system when he came back. Don't know if that gives you an advantage or not. Apparently to, what was his name, Nikoski. That you saw that guy back then said that it doesn't give him an advantage, and he's probably right. Probably don't. He just beat Alexander Gustafsson because he had no grappling experience. And they both had the same amount of time off. Like Gustafsson fought in May of that 2017, and Jones fought in July 2017. The thing about, I might react to that later today. That fight, Cormier versus Jones too. I'm thinking about it. I explained this in one of my other videos. Where's the? Go with this one. I watched this live. When you take steroids, your kicks and punches are harder than they would be before. And everybody's right when they said that steroids won't give you the fight IQ, because he obviously has that. But that kick wouldn't have been as effective if he wasn't on steroids. So that's why. So it's like a 50-50 thing. And I watched this live. I was sitting Nash's text messages on Xbox saying that Jones is getting his ass whooped, and then the moment I sent it, I fucking got Jones just started murdering him. Unfortunately. This is the first UFC pay-per-view I bought. I watched it live. And then I bought 226 after that. And I have a reaction video that on my channel. Kind of a cringe-worthy video though, but it's still on there. I thought about editing out the end cringy worthy part. I haven't watched it since because I just fucking cringe at it. But everybody has those cringe-worthy videos when they're original videos. Everybody has that. A YouTuber that used to play Sonic games fucking said that before. Crobber and Man 456 or something. Said that. Oh. I think I have them all here. So I guess that's all with this series. I'm probably gonna do a stream later. Try this again. I filmed the whole video and you can hear a flick of audio. We'll start here. This is from when Red Dead first came out. Jose would have killed Dutch if he seen what he did to Arthur and John. Yep, he would have. And that was a joke. This is from the Last Jedi trailer. When they hinted at Rey going to the dark side. And this guy couldn't understand a joke. So, there you go. This is from when Trump first left office. And this is the video where Michael announced Angry Grandpa passed away. That's what I said. And that's... And Rampage did shout me out. He only said hi, but he didn't say actually. I don't know why I used the word shout out, but he said hi to me on stream before. I don't know why I said that. I remember I told Nash that he got freaked the fuck out for some reason. I'm like, who cares? And this is back when Rampage fought Chael Sonnen. And that's all. There you go. Okay, last tweet I'm gonna explain to y'all. I'm depressed. Hashtag Rise of Skywalker. I was depressed at the ratings the movie got. I'm still kind of how the fan reaction to it. That's basically what I meant there. This is the end of my reading tweet series. Don't ask why I did it, but I did it. Bye. I am bored, so I decided to do something. I want to go through my past achievements because I'm bored and stroke my dick. Look at all these people my friend list. Look, I got this number right here because of that. I've been making videos long before YouTube. Like I've been doing this for a long time. So yeah, that's why that's there. Look, all this. Fun little story. Where's he at? We watched this. We heard this guy's sister get her ass whooped with a belt on the mic. There's a lot of shit from back in the day I wish I had filmed. His dad like whooped his sister. It was like hilarious. I have to ask Dashes about it because he remembers. He remembers. Oh God. I remember a lot of these people. Alright, there's a few more people here. Let me go to my favorites. Where do you go to favorites? I'm looking for somebody. Wait a minute, I think I know where they're at. I'm looking.
This person. This is like my arch rival. This is kind of like what's Superman's like. There's like someone like Superman like had the hardest time with, but like yeah, that guy right there. On GTA Online, of course. That's my second arch rival on GTA Online. And the rest of them are allies, I guess. Well, there's that, and then, you know, there's... And then there's, where's he at? That. The rest of them are allies. I'm trying to find my block list. I want to look at that. I'm trying to find it. Where do you go to find your block list? I'm desperately looking for that. Wait a second. Anyways, I was gonna go for my achievements. See how far I'm scroll down. I did like a lot of posts. I used to like use Xbox as my Twitter. And I kinda want to find those posts. Just for shits and giggles. I know they still exist, but you have to like really fucking like... I think it's almost impossible to find them. But they exist on the thing somewhere. I want to see it because it's just hilarious, probably. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be able to pull them up. My old tweets. See, look, I don't hide old tweets. I like, everybody else like tries like to hide them, and I like embrace them. All right, I better be careful here. Uh-oh. No, I shouldn't have did that. Fuck it. Oh. Ooh, I miss the old, like, fucking shit on here. See if I can find my achievements. Is it here? Okay, here it is. My achievements. Scroll back. Look. Black Ops free. We'll try to look at Black Ops free. Red Dead Redemption. Alright,
much to show there. I love looking at these old achievements from back in the day. 2015. You realize how young I was in 2015? Like, I was in middle school when they were on this date. Like, that's... I was... That's not my arch rival one, no. My arch rival is who I showed you earlier. I say a lot about GTA 5, but that's probably my favorite game of all time, just because. Well, still, other games on here. I can't show you. I ain't showing you all these. You can come find my account if you want to see all these. It's okay, 14, Battlefront. I'm gonna click on Battlefront. Other games. Da 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 da. I remember playing this with camera junk before, ain't no achievements. Those are just like the same as every other 2K, like 2K19 too, like 18. I never really played 18. Like I spent more time on like last gen on 18 because of the fucking PC. I really never really played. Well, that's probably not true, but I never really played. I didn't own 18 for some reason. I don't remember what it was. I think I know what it was. I think I didn't want the microtransaction bullshit. That's probably what it was. That's probably exactly what it was. I used to be low key against that, but now I don't give a fuck. Now I'm more worried about like real life shit.